This in October, soil comes alive. Hey Soilpower family, October isn't just about falling leaves and cooler weather, it's the perfect time to supercharge your soil for the months ahead. While most gardeners are packing up their tools for winter, the smart ones, that's you, know this is when the real soil work begins. Today, I'm going to show you how to pour life directly into your garden. Literally, this powerful mix revives tired soil, boosts microbes, improves structure, and sets the stage for explosive growth come spring. And the best part? It's 100% natural, easy to make, and costs next to nothing. This isn't some fancy store-bought fertilizer, it's the kind of mix your soil craves, the one that wakes up beneficial bacteria, feeds worms, and transforms even dead dirt into living, breathing soil. So, grab a bucket, because after reading this, you'll want to make your first batch right away. Before we dive into the what, let's talk about the why. October soil work is like prepping your body before a marathon. The ground is still warm enough for microbial life to stay active, yet cool enough that weeds and pests are slowing down. That means anything you feed your soil now, organic matter, beneficial microbes, or minerals, gets the perfect environment to settle, grow, and multiply before winter sets in. Think of it as nature's recharge period. When spring arrives, your plants won't just survive. They'll explode with growth because their roots are in living, nutrient-rich soil that's been brewing all winter. Alright, let's get to the good part. What to pour. We're talking about a fermented organic soil tonic. This natural brew wakes up dormant microbes, boosts earthworm activity, and infuses your soil with enzymes, organic acids, and nutrients that no store-bought fertilizer can replicate. Here's what you'll need: 1 part compost or garden soil. This is your microbial starter, teeming with life and local bacteria. 1 part molasses or brown sugar, which feeds the microbes and helps them multiply rapidly. 1 part milk, rice water, or whey, providing beneficial lactic acid bacteria, which is key for fermentation. And 5 parts non-chlorinated water. Always use rainwater, or let tap water sit for 24 hours to remove chlorine. Alright, so you'll want to mix everything together in a bucket or container with a loose lid. Just give it a good stir once a day for about 5 to 7 days. When you notice it smells pleasantly sweet and sour, kind of like mild vinegar or maybe yogurt, that's when you know it's ready to use. This right here is your microbe supercharger, a probiotic for your soil. When you pour this mix into your soil, well, something really incredible starts to happen beneath the surface. The molasses and milk are actually feeding billions of beneficial bacteria. These microbes multiply like crazy, breaking down organic matter that's just been sitting dormant in your soil. They convert dead plant debris into humus, the dark, crumbly gold that, honestly, every gardener dreams of. As the microbes thrive, earthworms move in to feed on them, aerating your soil and improving drainage naturally. Fungal networks, the unseen lifelines of soil, begin weaving through the ground, connecting plant roots and sharing nutrients. You've basically turned your soil into a living community, a rich underground city bustling with life and energy. To get the most from your fermented tonic, you want to apply it at the right time and in the right way. After your last harvest or once your garden beds are cleared, water your soil lightly, then pour your fermented solution over the top, about 1 liter for every square meter of soil. You can also dilute it with more water if you're covering a larger area. If you've got compost piles, pour some on them too. It speeds up decomposition and enhances the nutrient content. Then cover your soil with a thin layer of mulch. Dry leaves, straw, or grass clippings work great. This keeps moisture in and gives microbes a cozy blanket to work under as they multiply and build organic matter. Within a week or two, you'll notice your soil looking darker and smelling fresher, like rich forest earth. By early spring, the texture will have completely transformed. When you dig in, it'll be soft, crumbly, and full of worms. Plants growing in this kind of soil don't just grow faster, they're healthier, stronger, and more resistant to pests and drought. You'll find you can cut back on fertilizers and still get better yields than ever before. And the best part, you only need to pour once every few months to keep your soil thriving. Chemical fertilizers might give your plants a short burst of growth, but they do little for the soil itself. Over time, they actually harm microbial life and cause nutrient imbalances. What we're making here is completely different. It's not feeding the plant, it's feeding the soil. And when your soil is alive, it naturally feeds your plants everything they need. You know, it's kind of like the difference between giving someone a meal versus teaching them to cook. This method really builds long-term fertility and balance, ensuring your garden thrives for years to come. So, once you've got the hang of the basic brew, you can start experimenting a bit. Try adding a handful of worm castings for extra nutrients, maybe a spoonful of seaweed for those trace minerals, or even a bit of wood ash to help balance the pH. It's all about finding what works best for your garden. Every batch you make will be unique, tailored specifically to your garden's needs. It's a wonderful way to ensure that your plants get exactly what they require to flourish. That's what makes it powerful. Your soil gets a living, evolving ecosystem, not a static chemical mix. I've been using this method for years on my own garden beds here at Soilpower, and the transformation still amazes me. Even the most compacted, lifeless soil can bounce back. You can literally see life returning, earthworms tunneling, mycelium threads weaving through mulch, and plants growing with vigor and color you won't believe. Once you try this, you'll never go back to synthetic fertilizers. You'll realize, honestly, nature already has everything your garden needs. You just need to help it along. So, Soilpower family, don't wait for spring. October is your golden window to start this transformation. Mix up your fermented soil tonic, pour it in, and let nature do the rest. Come spring, you'll thank yourself for giving your soil this living boost. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to subscribe to Soilpower on YouTube for more tried and tested soil secrets, natural fertilizers, and regenerative gardening tips. And, don't forget to share this article with your fellow gardeners, because healthy soil means a healthier planet for all of us. Let's keep growing the Soilpower way, from the ground up.